Hey everyone, welcome to Hackistan. Guys, today we are gonna just discuss something about the Amazon AWS S3 bucket enumeration process using one interesting tool named as a Slurp, which is an open source tool available on the GitHub. I'll be telling you the complete the process of installation, what is the basic requirement to install this tool in the Kali Linux, and how to use it, some demonstration. So let's start. Hello everyone. So this is again hello. My name is Vikas Kumar, and basically this is a small detail, or you can say the introduction about me. I love to like discuss the over the topic of like information security and ethical hacking VAPT on the various top subjects like or maybe the domain like a web application infra and the secure code review, wireless pen testing and whatnot. So slowly I'll keep giving you the much more detail about me so that we all can like utilize the same detail in terms of exchange the knowledge. So possibly I also would love to gain some knowledge from some intelligent people like you, uh, who is already working in this field. Let's go ahead guys on the introduction part of Slurp. Basically guys, Slurp is a the tool which is gonna help us to enumerate the three buckets which are publicly available or exposed. It basically uses the two functionality or the two-way like the scan process. One is a black box external, and another one is a white box internal. So the complete detail about the black box and white box I'll I have already provided here, and the link to download the slurp. I'm not gonna explain you guys since the information is already there. So I'll just simply jump onto the next slide. Following are the features of the slurp. uh, these are the some of the like the features that I have mentioned here, for which I have also like copied some data from the official the account from where that the slurp can be downloaded from. So in case if some variation is observed by any one of you, that I have missed any like feature, so please excuse me for that. Just put the same detail in the comment and I'll possibly include the same. Okay, so this is something interesting, how to install Slurp. So guys, Slurp cannot be like run directly. It basically uses the Go as a language platform. So since the like Go language is a very faster the platform in terms of in terms of the process result, and it does not require the much like the dependency like Python requires guys at the moment of installing or running any particular like package like a slurp in the machine. So this helps a lot. So I would highly request you to please go through some detail about the Go language platform, basically, which is a part of Google, because Go language is basically the platform which is being provided by the Google itself. So you can do some search and research about the same on internet. The question is, guys, how to install Go language. So following are the process that you have to do in your machine Kali Linux. So the same process I'm gonna do in front of you guys through this this video demonstration. So I have a very fresh machine of Kali Linux, and please ensure that your machine is fully up to date and upgraded. Okay, so let's go ahead. Simply type guys apt get space install golang, and as soon as you enter, it will start asking you, do you want to continue with the process of downloading. Once you press yes or simply enter, it will be start downloading the package from the respective the links. So it may take some time. So by the time we can have some look back to the commands that like required to install the Go language package. So the first command basically, guys, we use to install the Go language, the complete as a language, like in the machine that I'm using Kali Linux to run. Okay, after that what we have to do is, guys, we have to like export the Go path. And like what we have to do is, using this process, what we will be doing is will be simply uh, bringing it onto the like the specific location that we want to. So like once we give this command, like in my case I will be shifting the package like on my home directory. So I'll show you, by the way, practically, don't worry about the same. So after that what we have to do is we have to use a command echo dollar go path to just confirm that what exactly the directory in which the go has been shifted or exported successfully. And once we know the directory, what we have to do is we have to simply I'm really sorry, something haven't open here. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to use a specific command to download the Slurp package. So downloading the Slurp package in the Go platform is go space get to download the package from the online server. From the GitHub dash u is to define the URL, and we simply have to ignore the uh, https colon slash s and the entire the protocol that we are defining. We have to simply just copy and paste this much part. And after that what we have to do is we have simply gonna download this package locally in the machine. So let's be back. Yes, so what we have found is our Go language is successfully installed. Okay, so we have exported the Go folder in the home directory. Yeah, we are in the root and Go directory. Now what we have to do is we have to just simply go on to this location, and like I said, we have to simply just type go get dash u, enter. So what this command will be doing is it will be start downloading the Slurp package in your machine to run through the Go like the language platform. So we have done with this. So let's move to slash sorry cd space root directory Go. All right, there we are in the Go directory. ls cd src ls cd github.com ls cd 0x bharta ls, and there we go. We have downloaded the Slurp there. Okay, so then locate the downloaded Slurp package in the Go directory and give the blow command. So this is what we have like the located the Slurp directory, like sorry, there is the Slurp package in the Go directory. So now what we have to do is we, as per the instruction given here on this official account of the Slurp on the GitHub, to install like to install this, what we have to do is we have to just follow these. So we have to type ls. We have a two process here, either we can just type go build sh. In case if doesn't respond to you or possibly give you any error, so we will be go with the option of go install after that and go build. So this may give error, guys, so please excuse me for that. Better I'll open a tab and type go install, go build. Yes, we have done. So better I'll just close this, please excuse for that. Okay, type ls and then simply type slurp, and this is the help menu. So there we go. So it was very simple, guys. Now use this. So how to use this, we have a following, like the process of like enumerating the S3 buckets. We have a domain to search through, we have a keywords to search through, we have a search stream to search through, and the following is a description about these, the main, the finding, uh, you know the process that we search through the S3 bucket, through. So even if if we just go with this domain first, so what we have to do is, let's do some search about here. This is some example here that the people, like some researcher of the slurp has already provided as a screenshot, so that you can understand. But in case if you want a little more description about the same, which I have already provided, like domain mode, so that you can test individual domains which are actually relevant to your domain if any S3 bucket is available with the same. So for example, we have given example.com, google.com, that you can just see it here. So that whatever the example.com related S3 bucket with the like that name is available available, and if any of those is like publicly available, so it will be providing the detail about the same. So let's search through about the same process. What we have to do is simply type that you want to search through about what, sorry, that you want to search through what, that's domain. Then simply type, guys, nothing but t. So the t is for the target, and I'm just going, for example, uh, hackeristan.com, if any, comma, hacker, comma, adobe, comma, let me just try something else. Games, games.com, hacker.com, right? So that you can just see this, it is starting now searching. So this may take some time, and side by side I'll just give you an example. Searching through keyword. So searching through keyword is pretty similar. What we need to do is we have to define the target keywords that we want to search through, like games, tools, software, hack, enter. So that you can see this, that what all the the links relevant to the games and the publicly list directory is available. That's how we search through. So you can see that domain keywords already has started working. Now let me just show you the search stream. So search stream modes, like we can just enumerate the S3 bucket in the real time. So it's pretty similar. And searching through the stream, simple. We do not need to define any, like the target or something. So whatever the S3 bucket in real time is available, which publicly exposed, so it will be start, like searching for them. By the time I'll give you some walkthrough over the links that we have so far found. Like this is the publicly available, guys. So if I open in the link that you can have a look, it will be giving you this complete detail about the particular S3 bucket link that is actually available here. This is the key link. Let me try if this is accessible here. Yes, so you can see that, guys. This is how beautifully we can just easily access some sensitive details available on the directories. You can say this is a good example, basically, like some security misconfiguration when the S3 buckets are like misconfigured, so the attacker or hackers can easily enumerate such details. These details may be simple, may not be having much, like the details of interest you are looking for, but imagine if this is something a confidential file, and this is the S3 bucket link which is actually publicly exposed, and using such a script an attacker can easily download these details and can start accessing, can do a lot more, like things here. So resulting which an attacker can easily find such confidential detail, can download them, can like try to update some kind of like the key. Basically key is what here, every key is considered like an object. Basically object in the sense the kind of like the thing, it may be the like video, it may be the files, it may be image or anything which has a particular like format, and the detail that when it was actually modified, and some kind of size on a detail id to like access that same, and a lot more detail interesting that you may be having an interest to like access to in future. So this is basically the kind of the idea, guys, that I wanted to give you here, so which possibly like may help you to understand that how the attacker hackers may like access a lot more confidential details which looks secure, but uh, this way the people like who are not actually having idea about that kind of the confidential details may be accessible to somebody else. So hope this video you have liked, guys. So I'll make another one video where I'll show you a pretty good example, like of updating some kind of the key as an objective as an object onto the directly S3 bucket, which is publicly accessible, but sometime that uh, the specific S3 bucket is allowing, but the issue is like the specific S3 bucket is actually vulnerable to accept the commands that we simply like try to give it in terms of removing, updating, or uploading some kind of files directly onto the S3 bucket without having the privileges or the credentials, as a vulnerability or as a bug it allows to an attacker. So let's meet up, guys, in the next video. So I'll give you the walkthrough on the same that I have explained in this last moment. uh, as a request, guys, I have a one request to make. Please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel in case if you have not yet like subscribe it, so resulting which it will be keep updating you in case of any new video I'm uploading on the channel. So this will be directly hit it to your inbox and will keep you updated on the site. So thank you so much, guys, for giving a chance to me to explain about this. Hope you like the video, And thank you. Have a good day.